Purple and gold reign supreme in the Garden for one night as the Knicks' struggles continue. Last night on the big stage of ESPN and Madison Square Garden, with a fan base wanting to send a statement across the nation, the New York Knicks were ran off the court by the LA Lakers, and their fan base did all they could to run the Knicks fans out of the building. With a sellout crowd filled with a disturbingly amount of purple and gold, if you are a Knicks fan, Kobe Bryant stepped onto the Garden floor, his favorite place to play, and put on a show. Another one of his epic Broadway performances, finishing the night with 33 easy points as the Lakers routed the Knicks 113-96 amongst a blaze of cheers.
Well, yeah, the problem is there's so many Laker fans here in New York. So that's going to be more selective on who they sell tickets to. I don't see that changing too much.
This was the first thing Knicks head coach Mike D'Antoni had to say after the game.
I thought Kobe definitely took us out of our game at first. He kind of took our heart a little bit. He made some tough shots, especially the first quarter.
The coach says Kobe took the Knicks' heart in a big spot last night, and we asked Knicks point guard and co-captain Raymond Felton about it. Hey, Ray, the press conference with Coach D'Antoni, the first thing he said after the game was Kobe Bryant took your guys' heart. So, yes, your thoughts on that and Kobe's performance?
My thoughts on that, Kobe didn't take my heart. I'm going to say that. But he had a great game. He was hitting a lot of tough shots. He was hitting a lot of shots, but nobody takes my heart. So I'm not one of those people whose heart he took. I will say that.
And after making great strides this season, the Knicks fell to the 500 mark last night for the first time since November 28th, and the loss is their 11th over their last 15 games. Knicks' other co-captain, Amari Stoudemire, finished the night with 24 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah, I think we just got to get back on the right track. We got to get our confidence back up. We got to play solid basketball on both ends of the court with energy, with a swagger. We haven't had our swagger now for the past 2.5 weeks. So we got to get back to what we used to doing and what we did well to start the year. I think it's a lot of factors that come into play when it comes down to that. But it's just a matter of us really just getting our confidence back. It's kind of hard to point out right now exactly what those factors are, but we all know the situation at hand. We just got to make sure that we focus in every night.
There has been a lot of melodrama circulating from coast to coast the past couple of weeks, and one of the major figures in the whole speculation is Lakers center Andrew Bynum. Andrew, yes, defensively, what's your mindset against a team like the Knicks, who are such a high-scoring offense?
We need to just challenge shots at the basket. They're going to make open jump shots on the outside, but that's not going to beat us. They score 70% of their points in the paint and their free throws.
Since all the trade speculation between the Lakers and Denver about a possible Bynum for Melo swap, Bynum has stepped up and reminded everyone why he is so important to the team with big interior performances against the Celtics and Knicks and back-to-back nights. Now, over in the Knicks locker room, there has been talk all week that the Carmelo Anthony trade rumors could be having a negative effect on all the particulars involved, one of which is Knicks rookie guard Larry Fields, who finished last night's game with 6 points and 5 rebounds in 30 minutes.
No, not really. I know this game past wasn't my best, but it really has nothing to do with that because I know that all that stuff is out of my control. I can only go out there and play my game. So no sense in worrying about stuff you can't control.
Fields was then asked if he follows any other trade speculation in the media.
No, because to be honest, I don't really like watching it just because you start feeling that stuff in your head and it'll only go wrong. So until something happens, that's the only way I'll be watching.
Once a Knick, always a Knick. Lakers head coach Phil Jackson has won 11 NBA championships combined with the Bulls and Lakers, but it all started for Phil as a member of the only 2 New York Knicks World Championship teams in 1969-70 and again in 1972-73. Last night might have been Phil's last time on the sidelines at the Garden. This was Kobe after the game as he met with a large New York media contingent.
I was aware that this might be his last time here. And before the game, we always talk about, stories, the building when he played here. And, so I could tell it means a lot to him. He'll never say it. He'll never show it. But, I'm sure it means something to him.
Kobe, do you think this Knicks team, as constituted right now, can make a run in the playoffs? Or do they need to add another superstar, somebody to make them better?
The Knicks?
Yeah.
Is that your way to ask me about the Melo stuff? Well, yeah. They have some really good pieces here, and I think the future is bright for them. But kidding. You talking about Carmelo Anthony? I mean, let's not go crazy here. I mean, Carmelo Anthony's a bad boy. So you figure it out.
I thought you guys were getting him.
Huh?
I thought you guys were getting him.
Man, don't stop that shit, man.
Alrighty, and the other Knicks co-captain, point guard Raymond Felton, discussed the melodrama and the team's shaky play with a group of New York reporters.
You know, we just got to put our heads together and figure this out. You know, me and Marvin can say all this stuff. You know, we can lead by example. But we all together collectively have to figure this thing out. Everybody, coachings, everybody.
It seems like, what do you think of the prevailing thought right now, especially from the fan base, that you guys need help, maybe from the outside?
What you mean need help?
Like another player.
Nah, I'm not talking about that. That's the problem right now.
What do you mean by that? Do you mean the problem is that guys in here are worried about being moved?
It's not about worried about it, it's just that it's been talked about too much. Either it's going to happen, it's going to happen. If it's not, it's not. That's my thing. We're trying to play basketball here. We're not trying to talk about anything else going on off the court.
You sound like you're kind of tired of hearing about it.
I'm not. It's really not tired of it, you know what I mean? You know, these are my teammates. I'm going to fight for my teammates. I love my teammates. So, you know, you keep hearing all this extra stuff about your teammates. Yeah, it's starting to really get on my nerves.
You think it's getting on theirs as well?
I'm pretty sure it is if it's getting on mine.
And this is Samori Benjamin in That Sports.